Welcome back, folks, and the gauntlet of No Earthspirit continues here. Game 2, they'll be up against the North American Rejects, and they'll have their work cut out for them.
They have a new stand-in.
They do have a new stand-in, SN.
I know him.
You do?
I play with him a lot.
Really? Does it stand for something? Sneaky Necro?
I don't actually know, but he plays.
Sam Nelson?
His AKA is Swag Burrito Lord 420.
Swag Burrito Lord 420.
And this burrito spelled wrong. Boritoe.
Sounds like a baller.
He's pretty legit.
All right. Well, we'll see how
He's like a
Earthspirit
10
fares.
times better Sark than King RD, by the way.
Jeez. The shots. All right. Well, let's hop right into our draft here. It is transpiring very quickly, and these teams know what they want, and they'll get it. Initial bans still can't break out of that 6.80 shell. Those first 4 bans in the first 2 picks, pretty straightforward stuff. Naga Siren grabbed by North American Rejects, and No Earthspirit, they grabbed themselves the Centaur. Now, No Earthspirit, they do it a little bit differently than last game, and they pick up a second pick Sand King, and that's the Shadow Demon from NAR, however you want to say it. Now, I like the Shadow Demon a lot. We'll see how he works here. I'm kind of curious about this setup. Since 6.81, I have seen 1 carry Naga and 1 support Naga, so it's kind of hard to gauge where she'll be here in this match. Will it be a solo mid? Will it be a support? Kind of only time will tell. She is a flex pick right
Who's
now.
Blueberry on Fun? Are they both stand-ins?
You know, I wish I knew. Roland, do some detective work here. Who's Blueberry and who is Fun? Well, it is Fogged, Brax, and Snake King, so...
1437 is offline.
Okay,
Who's the
so...
other guy?
Fun?
Korok?
So, Korok, yeah.
I have Korok on my list, too. I don't know where he is. I don't know if
He
he's
may
on.
be tagged up as something
Is it
silly.
Blueberry?
Blueberry?
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah. If you have Blueberry or Fun online, then...
I don't see Blueberry.
You got him. Nope.
I don't see Fun either.
Okay, so 1... Fire within me?
So we have 3 stand-ins for
Wow.
today.
This is unfortunate. So yeah, it's Fogged, Brax, and Snake King. They're the official NARs tagged up. I don't know, maybe Twitch chat knows. Next set of bands coming out, Dazzle and Elder Titan from No Earthspirit, and the Mirana Disruptor from the North American Rejects. Yeah, pretty solid. All just decent heroes. The Elder Titan, a little bit out of left field, but some teams have been running him here and there. Earthspirit grabbed the AA to pair with their Sand King, so they've got a nice say again, Roland?
Oh,
Gable?
Gable? I have no idea who that is.
No, we don't know. We don't know Gable. You said that like, oh, Gable? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I thought I did, and I was like, wait, no.
Actually, I don't know any Gables. So AA Sand King, they've got some stuns, they've got some damage, and I don't know. We spent a whole draft yesterday talking about Sand King and how much we like him, and I think he has the best blend of game impact and farming potential of any other support. And that's the way I worded it this morning when I was writing down some notes.
Just say he's straight ownage. Dude.
He's straight ownage. That's pretty much what I'm boiling it down to. He's redonk-a-donk. You do have to stack for him, though. You have to give him that time. You have to give him priority. He needs, like, that first 10 minutes to stack up in the jungle and make it happen. But he'll find that farm to get the Blink Dagger. Now, North American Rejects, they grab Luna, a hero that works well with a Shadow Demon in the safe lane role. Because of Luna's low range, you can use the Disruption to get her in position, and then you can throw out some deeps after they pop out. And Soul Catcher makes that Lucent Beam a little scarier. Could be a tri-lane across these 3 heroes. Riptide also helps out in that kill potential, but could also be the Naga mid. And they'll grab another support to go with this safe lane, tri-lane with the Luna. Hard to say, though. Probably part of the reason why the North American Rejects are taking so much time with this 4th pick, as it will pretty much reveal their hand. They're going to have to grab a support or a mid hero or an off laner. So this is it. This is the big pick. I do like the DK 4th pick for No Earthspirit, though. It gives them some pushing power and a nice staple stun. Even if North American Rejects were interested in grabbing a tree, we'll dissuade that pick as well. Nyx Assassin, 4th pickup for North American Rejects. probably their offlaner, but still all flex pick. Well, not all flex picks, but Nyx and Naga, two very flexible
Okay.
heroes.
I'm ready to contribute. I was
I'm
busy
glad.
ordering pizza, guys, because I am starving. So is Andrew.
is that a mission successful? Or?
Mission was successful.
All right, good.
I have ordered a few pizzas, one per person.
Pizza party!
We are hungry.
Yay!
We are hungry, boys. Okay, so draft. Yeah, I guess that's a big question. What is Naga going to be? A support or a mid? I assume it's going to be a mid. Actually, I have no idea.
I'm really not sure. I see it as a 50-50. I haven't seen North American Rejects enough to know how they like to run it, and I've seen Naga so little. She's still been banned out a bit, and it's been 50-50 of what I've seen. So I don't know.
Well, is it a first pick Naga?
It was a first pick Naga.
I don't know if that changes anything.
I'm not sure either. But I still think she's perfectly viable, still very strong. Honestly, Naga's nerfs weren't really that huge. Riptide doesn't go through BKB
None of the
anymore.
nerfs were that huge.
Whoop-de-doo. The range on it was decreased a little bit. Whoop-de-doo. The illusions take an additional 10% damage.
No, they don't take additional 10%.
Or no, they deal 10% less damage. Okay, I'm sorry, I had it backwards. So still, all right, even worse. If they were 10% less tankier, that would actually be a pretty big nerf. But 10% damage on the illusions, who cares?
It's way more than 10% though, because it's like
Is it?
what's it now? It's 20, 25, 30, 35. It used to be 30, 35, 40, 45. So instead of 30%, that's 20%. So that's a 1/3 reduction instead of 10% reduction. So you can't look at it as a 10% reduction.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. It was reduced by.
It was reduced by 10% of the original value.
Yes,
Or,
the value dropped 10%, but
Yes.
it was a. I see what you're
so
saying.
that
I understand that in my head, but I wasn't expressing it right. I guess.
So it's a decently large nerf, I'd say, to Naga-san. That was probably her biggest one. I think the Riptide AoE
For
nerf
sure.
is pretty
Oh,
big
yeah.
too.
It's okay. It still doesn't really stop her from farming.
If you're a good
down much,
Naga
though.
player, you can still make it work.
Yeah,
Let's just put
you
it
have to
that
be a
way.
little more precise with your micro with the illusions to make sure you don't whiff it, but
And you farm a little bit slower.
a little bit. She's still.
Ew, Viper.
Yeah, I know you don't like Viper.
The flying green. I think he's the ownage.
He's good. He's just boring.
He can make plays.
He can make
I like
plays.
watching him mid versus Viper and just poo all over.
Viper
or, sorry,
versus Viper.
poo all over TA.
Yeah, I like watching that too. I don't hate Viper as much as you do. He's okay. I'm neutral towards Viper.
Really? You're neutral.
He's vanilla ice cream. Come on. He doesn't have any abilities.
Okay, the 3 heroes I dislike watching the most are Viper, Naga Siren, and OD.
Who do I
It's 2 or 3 here, I know.
Who do I like watching the least?
Yes.
PL is my number one.
PL?
I hate watching
I
PL.
don't mind PL.
What? How can you not like watching Naga, but be okay with PL? PL
Because-
is like Naga's
Because
ugly
PL's
cousin.
in the safe lane and Naga's in the mid lane. Because mid lane I view as the action lane.
Okay.
If it's like TA
alright,
Viper,
I see where you're
and
going.
then if it's a safe lane
I still
farmer
hate
farming,
PL though.
he's supposed to safe lane and farm. It's not changing
Yeah, but
anything.
still, he doesn't. PL is like I said. Viper doesn't have any abilities. PL just he's the most boring man. He is vanilla ice cream.
The kids are Lancer. What? What's wrong with him?
Dro is pretty boring. I don't really like watching Dro that much.
I think she's so squishy that she could die any second. Makes it exciting, right?
Yeah. It's more, I don't know. It's for me, it's the lack of abilities. Viper would be up there. He'd be in my top 3 as well. I mean, I don't really like. Well, I said I was.
Well,
neutral.
OD doesn't have that many abilities
Yeah.
either.
See, but I like OD because of his ult. We were talking about this on the way to yoga yesterday. I like OD because he could drop the hammer, dude. Every so often you get one of those, and OD comes in. Ah!
Viper can Viper strike people every 12 seconds.
That's
How about
not
that?
even close to the same as cool as OD's ultimate. I'm not a yeah. Viper's probably in my top 3 of most boring heroes to watch. He's just.
I probably I don't know if he's number 1. I'd say number 1 is probably
PL's the easy number 1 for me.
I would say number 1's actually Viper, and then number 2's OD, and number 3's Naga. Naga, at least you can have some cool ultimates.
Yeah, I don't mind watching Naga that much. Sometimes the games drag on a lot because of the Naga, but I don't mind there's always something to look at, right? You can look at like where the illusions are, you can look at how efficiently he's farming. Like there's a lot of I like Naga because it's really powerful to do that solo mid Radiance build, but at the same time it's not that easy to execute.
There's a lot of nuances.
There's a lot of nuances, and you can really tell the difference
Is
between someone
snaking-
like Arteezy and maybe someone like Snake King. I haven't seen his Naga, but
I don't think that's a maybe.
poor Snake King. Shots are
Snaking got a lot of hate yesterday. It was apparently his birthday. But
oh god, that makes it even worse.
That's irrelevant. You can't go nice to people and during cast because it's their birthday. Oh, it's okay. He can mess up. He can feed us his birthday. He's probably drunk. No, that doesn't happen.
Drunk, yeah.
You work harder. It's like, oh, nice. You get a win on your birthday. What a nice birthday present.
Well,
you worked hard for it. Good job.
It will be a solo mid Naga though, so we'll get to see how it works.
I'm gonna scrutinize.
So, yeah.
Scrutinize Naga Siren.
Yeah, and Song of the Siren. That's a cool ability, dude. Come on, that's awesome.
She's number 3.
She's number 3. I don't know who else don't I like to watch.
We need a vote. We need a straw poll.
This is a good. This would be a good.
Do we have a straw poll?
I'd love to tab out and make it happen.
I can make it.
I can make it happen, dude. I've become very well restrained. I can't tab out and look at Twitch chat.
Who do you hate watching the most?
All right.
Heroes, not casters.
You're gonna put the options in.
I know.
So it would be obvious that there's no caster
Naga
named
Siren,
Naga.
Viper, Obsidian, Outworld Devourer, and Phantom Lancer.
Phantom Lancer. Wait, do we need some more to spice things up? Who else is boring?
Roland, is there anyone else who's super boring to watch?
Who's boring? Who do you hate watching, Roland?
It doesn't even have to be Lich.
Lich? All right, you can put Lich on there.
Okay,
He's
we can
pretty
put
boring.
Lich.
I like Lich.
He's a support. Supports don't do anything anyways.
Leave the support.
Okay, I'm gonna create the poll.
All right.
Okay, I'm not actually. Oh crap! I'm not logged into Twitch. I'll just do it.
Oh no! You're gonna have to type in Merlini in your password.
I know. Jesus.
Whatever will we do?
What will we do? Okay, hold on.
Snake King is having some connection issues, and then after that, it looks like stand-in here named Fun. I like that handle. My name's just Fun. Let's see, who is this?
Okay, wait. Has the delay caught up yet?
You're gonna have to look.
I don't know either. Whatever. I'm just gonna post it. I'm sure it has because it's paused. How much delay is there, Roland? 2 minutes.
Do you recognize this guy? Fun, hip hop soul, improve, fire within me. Happy
Hold
B-Day
on,
monkeys.
I want to see this poll. Wait, so who are you voting for?
As the number one, who do I hate the most?
Well, we can't vote.
Yeah.
Because I can.
PL is my number one.
Okay, let's see the results. No one's posted results yet.
Did you actually link it in chat?
I linked it in chat, yo.
Okay. You might have to wait for your mod to pop up.
Come on, give us some. Okay.
Give us
Phantom Lancer is.
Dude, PL's coming out hot. Hot
So
out
is
of the
Naga.
gate. Oh no! It's a battle between the PL and the Naga.
You can introduce. Did you introduce them?
Okay, no, I didn't. You can watch the graphs, and I'll look here. All right, on the Radiant side, we've got the North American rejects. Send in Fun will be on the Shadow Demon. Brax will be on the Nyx Assassin. They're both in the Radiant jungle right now. Looks like they're slated for the bottom lane. Snake King will be solo mid on the Naga Siren. That means up top it will be Fogged on the Lichy. And stand-in Blueberry. He's playing on Luna with a very interesting Luna set. The Corrupted Cowl of the Cold Hunt. I like this. He even imprisoned some demons with this cowl. That's very nice. I've never seen that headpiece before.
I'm keeping track. Naga is number 1.
Oh, no. Marleni's always beating me at things.
I've put Naga as number 3.
Oh, who was your number 1? Viper?
It was Viper, OD,
Viper?
then Naga.
Oh, yeah, okay. On the Dire side, we've got Team Ban Earthspirit. This is their second game of the day. The half-fried egg roll will be here in the bottom on the Centaur. He'll be joined by Goody playing on the Sand King. In the mid lane, SN, the new stand-in. He was not in the last match, but he is here in the stead of Relic playing on the Dragonite in the solo mid-roll. And up top, it will be Bricks on the Viper, and he'll be joined by Evan, although he is normally tagged up as Knave. Of course, it is his name backwards. He is on the support Ancient Apparition.
Cool.
Cool, yeah, awesome.
I think
Tubular.
I think DK is actually a very good matchup versus Naga in middle for a couple of reasons. Firstly, you have a short cooldown AoE spam that you can clear the illusions with very quickly in case Naga does go for mirror images early to try and help her farm. Secondly, he has pretty high armor and regen that can deal with the Riptide harass spam very, very well. And thirdly, he's just not your ideal sleep initiate target because he's very, very tanky. So... And then on top of that, he has a ranged stun so you can actually kill Naga Siren potentially before she casts Song of the Siren when you're ganking her. So I think this is actually one of the best matchups versus Naga.
One of the best, huh?
One of the best.
Those are bold claims. But yeah, he's definitely very solid. Really no way that Naga should be able to kill him easily with that.
Dude, Viper's number 1.
In Dragonblood. Damn, Merlini
Viper, 61 votes. Phantom Lancer, 55, so you're pretty darn close. Naga Siren, 51. OD and Lich are just...
Yeah, sorry, Roland. You're everybody likes the Lich. You're getting wrecked. Lich is pretty cool. I mean, I like
So
Lich.
thanks, guys, for voting. Well, I guess we'll keep it up for a few minutes, see if anyone takes the lead. It's actually pretty close in between number 1 and 2, dude. It's only a 3-vote difference.
Yeah.
Cast them.
It's still anybody's game for the taking. Oh, the egg roll. He gets put in the disruption. Soul Catcher comes out. Brax connects with the Impale, looking for a Nyx stun. Yeah,
that was kind of cool. It was the Spike Care Present to return.
return. That's pretty clutch.
But Goody, Rutro.
I
I don't know. He doesn't have double edge. They don't have enough burst. Oh, wait, no. If they go on Shadow Demon?
Yeah, here we go. The Hoof Stomp. They've got plenty of burst. They're going to clobber him down. There's your first blood coming out. Half-fried egg roll. He'll turn into a full-baked egg roll pretty soon if this keeps up.
Where's their lane ward?
Who's lane ward?
Where's their other... Or, sorry, the rune ward. Where is Radiant's other ward?
There's one, and the other one's up at the top here inside of the jungle.
Oh, okay. I see that one.
I
see. Not bad.
That's a keen eye you got there, Chief.
I see it now.
I see you. Naga getting the better of this mid lane, though. 15-6 versus the 10-2 Dragon Knight. So SN struggling a little bit, but finding the farm that he needs. Bottle crowing and pretty standard stuff happening here in the mid lane. Up top, Bricks pokes forward, looking to get a
Dude,
little
Sneaky might
feisty.
die.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
That was close, man.
He's fine.
Relax.
Relax. It's a Dragon Knight with no
But
mana.
that ward did get awarded, so now Blueberry not going to have an easy time on top. Not exactly sure what they plan on doing with this Lich and Luna lane against a Viper. But
Yeah, Luna's already struggling so much. 5-1 versus the 11-4 Viper.
it's Shrug City, man.
It is. Blueberry,
He
he's
might-
taking some pretty hefty harassment. Blueberry, my friend. A delicious berry you are, but...
That was not worth getting the boots.
that was... Use that courier, bro. I mean, I guess you really don't want to take the courier away from Naga, but...
At the same time, you don't want to blow yourself for no good reason.
Yeah, this is an odd laning matchup from the North American rejects. Putting Nyx in the safe lane, like, yeah, he gets a lot of farm against the Centaur, but I think Naga's the Naga's the priority, but Luna's a priority over the Nyx for sure.
Maybe they expected lanes to be different. Maybe they expected an aggro try. That's probably one of the few reasons that I can think of them putting Luna on that lane.
The aggro
Okay, so let's
try.
close this. Viper, PL, exactly
tied.
tied, 78.
All right.
Nagasarna, 67.
I like that. We're both
Okay.
winners.
Okay, I'm gonna close out of the poll.
It's a tie.
Good
All
job,
right.
peoples.
Yeah, well done. Your votes mattered in the hearts of Ziorian.
So we have the two most boring heroes in the game right here.
Dota
But this game's not that boring.
right before us. No, it's all right. 1 kill in 4.5 minutes. I've seen worse.
Snanking's doing very well on the Nagasarna. I will say this is much, much better than his Luna yesterday.
Yeah.
I actually think Snaking's a much better mid player than a carry player.
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday, actually, and the position 1 is just not quite his role. That game, they picked on him from the beginning, and then...
He's a good fighter and space creator.
Yeah, we've all had those Luna games, though. You get ganked early, you can't get your Midas, and
Yeah,
then
a lot of them
you
were,
struggle to recover.
like, he couldn't really do that much about it. One was like a Treant Protector with Invis, just trucking
branching
him.
yeah. Hitting him with the trees, giving him the leaf. Down bottom, they're going to give the leaf here to all fried egg roll, and I think they'll have enough to secure this one.
Where's that good old
Or
Lucent
will
Beam?
they? Level 2 Lucent Beam will fly for the kill. Come on,
Secure the
Luna.
kill!
Before your fun gets killed.
Just,
Oh my gosh, they let
that was so sad. Oh my
Oh.
goodness. Luna, you're important, and you do need to get kills, but that doesn't mean that you sacrifice your Shadow Demon's life.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Brex is not happy. Oh wait, who died there? Fun.
Fun, yeah, he's
Oh.
not living up to his name.
Well, at least
that
it-
was the inverse fun right there. And now Snaking, they need a moment to pause and recollect themselves after that one. That was rough. That was just a classic case of underestimating the Centaur. Like, thinking to yourself, oh yeah, he's easily going to die, no problem. But level 3 double edge, 325 damage, more than enough to kill the Shadow Demon.
And now he's almost level 6 because of that. That's actually a pretty big mistake.
Yeah, he gets experience for that kill. He got the kill first.
Luna might actually die because of that mistake, because he's going to get level 6 and play very aggressively on Luna. Luna only has 380 HP. Like, one double edge is going to knock her down to critical HP. So if you combine that with Stampede, I'm just waiting for Blueberry to die.
Yeah, dude, you can tell he's thinking about it right now. Half fried egg roll. He's got that calculator out. He's
And
thinking
he
about
played
it.
a pretty beastly Centaur last game. I wouldn't expect him to go ham this
Yeah.
game, too.
He knows the stats. Now, Dragon Knight, he'll rotate down. Or, pardon me, not Dragon Knight. It's the Sand King that rotates down. And even Sand King, has he been in the jungle? Look at this guy. He's got boots in 1100.
I have no idea. I guess
He
so.
has a fair bit of farm under his belt.
There's still a stack here, a camp here, and we'll
Yeah.
see.
I lost track of the Sand King while that whole debacle was going on.
What a debacle.
What a debacle. Yeah, seriously, Centaur, maybe he's going to wait for level 7 to make it a very easy kill.
Well, I think he had...
Never mind. Stampede forward. The disruption comes out, and that's a wasted Stampede. Goody connects with the stun. Maybe half-right egg roll can get in range. No, the loosened
I think
beam.
he had a window to do so while the Shadow Demon was dead.
Yep.
So that's when I thought he was going to go, and then he wouldn't be in lane. If he just went when he had Stampede up, he could have caught them off guard, because they don't know how close he is to level 6.
Yep.
But that's a missed opportunity and a wasted Stampede.
Yeah, not the end of the world. Sand King will do a wrap around here, and oh, Luna turns. If they get off a Burrow Strike, this will be a kill. Burrow Strike off the mark, and the disruption comes out. A noble effort, but
I don't think that's the right hero to disrupt either. Like, so let's pretend he gets off that stun, and then the Sand King's disrupted, and then Luna's just straight dead.
Yep, that's actually a really good point.
It was.
He would have been able to hoof stomp double edge, and
he dodged a bullet.
Would it have been enough damage? Burrow Strike, hoof stomp.
Yes.
Would have been more than enough damage. I don't even need to do math for that one. That was just.
Luna only has 580 HP. She did not go any stats. No, actually, she went 1 stats. And no Aquila on her yet. No Casual Bracer. No Treads.
No, she didn't get stats.
No, she has 1 branch.
Okay, 1 branch. Yeah. Okay. And, oh wow. Well, I'm looking at that. Viper actually falls in the top lane. Sorry, that one was my bad.
Well, this is one good thing about safe lane Nyx. You get a very fast level 6. I mean, almost a very fast level 7.
Mm-hmm.
He has Arcane, and that's very, very good farm for him.
Yeah, his CS is pretty low actually as well. 16 and 3. So where did all that farm come from? He did pick up 2 kills.
2 kills.
One he just grabbed, but. Yeah, farm pretty decent. They're going to try to initiate onto Evan now. Impale. They even throw out the Ice Blast for this. Or Chain Frost, probably. That's not Ice Blast. But easy kill. Maybe overkill, but still they secure it. And that'll make it 3-2 here. North American Rejects grabbing even more momentum.
How can you say Lich is boring?
Yeah, I like Lich.
I like Lich, too.
He's bouncing around, makes big plays happen. Dragon Knight.
I think he's boring to play against, but I don't think he's terribly boring to watch.
I like watching Lich. I also like playing him. Lich is just a fun hero.
I wonder if Fog likes playing him. I don't think I've ever seen Fog play Lich, but he's already level 7. He went Max Sacrifice. I actually like Max Sacrifice.
Oh, yeah?
Over Max Frost Blast, because you don't actually, like, the strength is in Sacrifice. You're a little bit scared of Frost Blast spam, but if you don't have the mana, it doesn't matter. And with Sacrifice Max, you'll always have mana.
Yeah, with this build, it's almost too much mana. Like, you can't dump it fast enough, but what you get for it is more experience. The faster you level up the sacrifice, the lower the cooldown, and the more creeps you can deny, and means
it's
more
better for
experience
off lane, I'd say.
Yes, absolutely 100%.
Actually, it's better for support, too, because I think a 1-0-2 build is a little bit better, too, because you're really starved as levels as the support, especially with one that can't actually neutral.
There are a lot of people that say the Frost Blast primary is better.
I would say, like, a mix is okay, like,
yeah,
2-0-2 is fine, but the thing about it, if you're level 3 with level 2 Dark Pact, you get level 4, or you get level 4 faster, right? So you can kind of be like, well, getting Max Sacrifice helps me Max Frost Blast faster. So.
Yeah, I think it's worth it just to get those early levels.
The cooldown scales down pretty nice. It's 44 to 20, so we're talking about over 50% reduction from level 1 through 4.
It's pretty big.
And the slow doesn't change at all from Frost Blast. You just get a little bit more deeps.
The deeps, yeah, it scales kind of funny with that ability. Like the AoE, like at the first point, the area damage is actually more than the target damage, and then it scales to be the opposite of that. Kind of odd, but anyway, Snake King, he is the leading last hitter here, and wow, look at how much gold he has. He's been able to do this the super greedy way. Brown Boots, Quelling Blade, Bottle, that's it. No Drum of Endurance, nothing else. And this is usually pretty risky. Yeah, usually this is the kind of Naga solo mid that can get punished with easy rotations, but Ban Earthspirit, they've put absolutely no pressure onto Snake King.
Look at Brax trying to fake last hit that siege creep.
Being cheeky. Goody moving into the jungle and will clear out this big camp, so his farm is pretty solid, but it's all about trade-offs, right? They're letting the Sand King get farmed, and he'll have a nice early blink, so will their Centaur, but they're giving this Naga way more space than they should be, and Snake King is well on his way to a solid, 13-minute Radiance at this rate? There's your blink on Sand King, by the way.
13 minutes?
13?
14?
14? Okay.
13, 14? Yeah. The thing is, Sand King's going to start ganking, though. And there is the Blink Dagger up on Centaur, the Blink Dagger up on Goody. They are looking for kills. But Naga Siren's already in the jungle. They have actually stacked a couple camps up, too, so that's going to be good. Yeah, I don't know. The Sand King might die right before his Relic, though. Actually, no, they're heading bottom, looking for good old Blueberry, but he's like the red herring. He's like the hero that, Luna isn't going to do that well, but Naga's the one you're really worried about in the late game.
Yeah, in this game, Luna, usually the position 1, but is kind of the secondary carry. Still technically the position 1, but, will take a spill in the bottom. First gank successful. Still not the end of the world, though. Creating space for the Naga, well worth it at this point. Next assassin up top. Vendetta forward onto Bricks. Hits him with the Impale. There's your mana burn. Fog follows up. Chain Frost once again. No bounces, but plenty of damage to take him down. And another successful gank.
I like the way Brax initiates. So what he does is right-clicks with the Vendetta, and then he stuns with Carapace because of Crosa's skin, and then immediately leads with Impale, so he has almost no chance of missing the Impale. It's a smart play from him. The only problem is he won't have Carapace up in case he gets counter-ganked, but it will secure the kill on Viper.
And in the mid, well, they get the deny on the tower, but unfortunately the disruption and stun not quite on the money. Dragon Knight will turn on to Fun. Plenty of damage to bring down the Shadow Demon, and now SN just walks away. He's got a double damage rune on, and, well, Fun just played that one a little too close to the chest. Oh, blink forward. Goody. There's your Burrow Strike forward. Stun from the DK. Will they have the damage to bring down Snake King, though? And it doesn't look like it. Snake King will make it back. 4,300 gold in the bank.
He needs to buy his Relic. There's no reason not to right now because it's all unreliable gold. So there's... I mean, I guess you'll have the element of surprise, maybe, but you can just keep it on chicken. So you don't lose any gold, and maybe if you want to switch item builds, you save up your gold, but other than that, no reason unless the chicken's already occupied. But there will be the Relic already out.
Yep. Flying
That's
around
scary.
on the little bunny.
That's super scary, man. I don't... What are they going to have for versus Naga?
It's a good question.
Anyways, so we have what? Sand King, terrible at dealing with Naga illusions. Viper, terrible with dealing with Naga illusions. Dragon Knight, I would say, is decent. He has AoE Splash, he has AoE with Breathe Fire, but still not your ideal hero. Maybe if he has Mjolnir, he can. AA, useless. Centaur is so-so. So
yeah, it's more just dealing with that split push. They'll just get out carried by the Naga. That's their problem. They've got a Dragon Knight and a Viper, but they don't scale quite as well. They'll finally find a gank onto Snake King. Decent timing as well. Still doesn't have the Radiance complete, just sitting on the Relic.
he showed himself like right here. If he mirror image right here, he wouldn't have died. He mirror image like right next to the creep wave, and can't underestimate that double blink. They also have Reservoir Ward over here too, so it cuts vision into here.
Yep. Yeah, the Blink brothers pretty successful in their plight so far to secure kills, but yeah, it's more just the carry power. As long as Naga has a little bit of space between the Naga and the Luna, I just don't think they can't gank enough. One of them is going to be finding farm, and at some point, unless Earthspirit do crippling damage,
the stack.
it'll be rough. Up top, Bricks, Chain Frost used once again. There's your Spike Carapace on the corrosive skin, but this time Viper's got himself a mech, that thing that heals him, and unfortunately, Fog will shatter.
He didn't use that thing that heals him.
Well, Viper did.
Yeah, Lich did not.
Yeah, Lich did not use the thing that heals him, and he got hit by the Ice Blast, so... Still could have used it before he died and given the Nyx a little pick-me-up, but...
Stinking, closing in on Radiance, just needs 270 gold left. Ban Earth. Ahead in gold. It's about 2,000 gold lead for them right now, and... Can they make the mass blinks happen? I think a pretty big hero in this game is... Oh, buddy.
Blueberry.
It's Shadow Demon. Because Shadow Demon, he can save Luna. He can save... Oh my goodness, everyone's just getting trucked.
Brack's the only one left alive. He's already burned his Carapace. They should be able to finish him off here. He's got no TP scroll either. And...
Was that Stampede necessary? Was that AO necessary?
I don't think so. But double damage DK again. That's an easy tower kill. And now he has his Shadow Blade. So
I like the Shadow Blade rush.
Yep.
I don't think this is a BKB game because they have to be able to pick off Naga Siren, and generally you don't want to do it with Blinks because she'll scout it out with the Radiance and your Blink will be disabled, but with Shadow Blade, use Shadow Blade right by the images, look for the real one, and then kill. So now this is the true test for snaking. Anyone can farm him in, but can you actually farm and not die once you get your Radiance? I'd say this is a pretty trying time for him.
He's not out of the clear yet, and this is that window where the other team hits their mid-game stride, you've got all that damage, and well, Snake King can do damage, but he is so squishy, still in the triple digits. This is his farming tool right now. He needs to get a Yasha, BOTs, start working on that heart, Manta, all that good stuff before he gets scary. Brax, that cheeky devil, he snakes that haste rune there with Vendetta, and DK will walk away as one sad dragon. Bricks may get initiated upon here. Will they have the damage to bring him down is the question, and they don't feel so confident. Wow,
the
Brax
five-man
gets a little
begins.
lucky there. Yeah, walks right by a sentry as it expires. But, yeah, I don't know. North American Rejects, they're not in a position to take these team fights yet. Naga's still struggling to come online, and so is the Luna. Top tier 1 tower. Glyph is available if they want to make a hold. The Ban Earthspirit will just press forward.
That Frost
Armor, I was just thinking the same thing. Turns everybody blue. Very classy. And Nyx Assassin throws out the Impale. Fried Egg Roll. There you go. Goody hopping forward. No Epicenter channeling. Chain Frost bouncing around, but hitting mostly illusions and creeps. And, oh, now it moves into the heroes, actually. Spoke too soon, but Viper, he'll finish off the tower. Rest of the fight breaking out in the front lines. Shadow Demon gets picked off. Fog gets left behind as well. 2 supports go down. Tower exchange. And that's where this fight will end.
That was a pretty decent initiation by NAR. So they had Nyx Assassin try and go, and Centaur got his blink canceled by Fog and just completely whiffed on that hoof stomp, but still, without Naga there to save them, I don't actually know why they took a fight. They're not a good 4-on-5 team. Luna still needs more farm. Maybe if she had a BKB, I think she could take a fight right now, but she still needs the recipe.
Yeah. And now, Earthspirit just continuing to grab momentum. Pretty convincing team fight. This is that mid-game stride we were talking about, and they didn't even burn the epicenter there. They have more damage than we saw in that fight. And I think NAR should have just sacrificed the tower. They didn't really need to feed those 2 supports. It was a nice Chain Frost, but just not enough damage to secure solo kills.
They can't kill Viper with those 2, and I think he's like just tanks up so much. With Strength Tress, he has 1,400 HP, and on top of that, he has Mech and Corrosive Skin. So his effective HP versus all this magic damage from NAR is just ridiculous. He can almost tank everything. Probably a full Eclipse and like a Frost Blast and then some.
He's a beefcake, no doubt about it. But Centaur, he's got his Hood of Defiance and not too close to the pipe yet. Still needs the recipe and that headdress, but another 1,400 gold or so. Another successful team fight in a tower. And
dude, Pipe's just gonna
he'll be well on his way.
Destroy their ultimates. Like Lich ult plus Eclipse versus a Pipe and a Viper and with Mech. Good luck. They really need Naga and Luna to do the deeps.
Yeah, now they still have a huge window of opportunity to farm up. Only their tier 1s have gone down. It is 3-1 in total tower count now. So Ban Earthspirit are not out of the clear yet. They still haven't done any crippling damage. But Naga very quickly coming online. Now Drum of Endurance, her first item to get a little bit of initial tank ability and some movement speed so she can farm that much more effectively. Usually BOT's Yasha are the first few items to come out just because they up your farming speed.
Yes, it depends on what you think you need, though. If you think the other team's going to pressure you, or you may need to come to fights early, I think that Drums is the right choice. But if you're just going to keep on farming and not be under any sort of threats, then BOT's will be...
Ooh, smoke into the Radiant Jungle. Fog, he walks into the wrong place at the wrong time. The Blink Brothers finish him off. Ice Blast comes through and off the mark. So that will be a free kill for Ban Earthspirit. Now they may try to transition this into a bottom lane push. Dragon Knight already in Elder Dragon form, ready to rock and roll.
But remember their Achilles heel last game was the split push. The split push was the death of them in the end. But I don't know. I think that Ban Earth has just really good gank and really good map control right now. So NAR can't really split push with like a tiny like CMB did last game.
Tower down to about half health. Dragon Knight taking pretty hefty damage. Out of mana, will be forced back. Does have an invisibility in the bottle, though, as well as that Shadow Blade. So SN can still be pretty elusive. Plenty of time left on the Elder Dragon form.
He almost has BKB, too.
Yeah, he's pretty darn close. Ogre Club with 2,700. Wow. Meanwhile, Viper's just up top, farming away, working on that Ags. This is a great split push right here. They're keeping all 5 members of North American Rejects occupied while Viper is farming. So even if they don't knock down this tower and just keep pressuring it, they're finding the better of this exchange.
And Blueberry is probably going to die again before his BKB. That would be really unfortunate.
Yeah, if they take the fight, but actually Ban Earthspirit will back up. Now a double damage on the DK. Unfortunately, he doesn't have his ultimate, but with it in the bottle, they could wait and then try and siege another tower.
Or do Roshan.
When the ultimate comes back. Or do Roshan. Yeah, it's another option.
Roshan has been slain. I always called him Roshan, but I think the announcer calls him Roshan.
Roshan. Uh-oh, down bottom. Blueberry. Yep, there's your epicenter starting it off. And, well, Centaur actually gets credit for that one, but Goody really sets it up. Nothing the Luna can do.
Luna just needs to do Ancient stacks. I think if she did this instead of farming out there, then she might be able to
It's only a double, though. They haven't even really been stacking.
I mean, that's close enough to her BKB, though. She had like 600 gold, and she just needs 700 more.
Yeah.
She has to farm safely until she gets to BKB. But the problem is, Luna with just a BKB doesn't really do that much. Yeah. I think... I'm still not sure whether like a HOD build would have been better for her, but I think even after BKB, she might not die as much, but she's still not going to actually do that much in team fights. It's still on the back of snaking.
Yeah. Well, the DK is still farming very effectively. He's actually on par with the Naga, down by about 400 on net worth right now, but they've knocked down towers, picked up enough kills that Dragon Knight is farming at pretty solid speeds. 5-0 and 1. Very
a DK with Mjolnir can truck a Naga in team fights.
Yes. Yes, it sure can. Brax will get initiated upon, blink forward, and oh,
Jeez.
gosh.
The burst. They have too many ways to gank right now. With the double blink on Centaur and Sand King, and with the Shadow Blade on Dragon Knight, like, no one can farm. This is right outside of their T2 as well. And this is where Luna dies. So where can they really farm? It's just Naga that can just farm safely with their illusions. That's about it.
Now they pop the mech, a 5-man rotation from Ban Earthspirit. They have a double damage and dragon form. I would have thought they may just try and press forward and chip at the tier 3. You're not going to get it at this point, but still, even if you can force out the glyph, maybe take a team fight, there's a small chance. They are pretty tilted right now. About 7,500 gold, 10,000 experience in their favor. They will just retreat to the Roche pit. There are your BOTs on the Naga. Snake King slowly but surely getting those core items. And we'll pressure the top tower while they go to the Roche.
Do you feel the Naga threat? Do you feel the impending doom coming, or do you think that Man Earth is going to take on the W?
It's all about execution. If this was a different team, I would say that Ban Earthspirit can pretty handily win this game as long as they seal the deal.
You have no faith in Earthspirit? Dude, they're playing well this game.
They're playing well, but last game it was that later game decision making when it came down to. I mean, this is dealing with split push is not something they do well, as we saw in the last game.
I also think that SN is a much stronger player than, who was it, the Weaver?
Yes, I think the Weaver was the last time.
He's a much stronger player than the Weaver, though.
I think that's true. It's more just that macroscopic decision making. You're not going to have a stand-in calling out, do we TP back to defend or do we go for the base race and outpush them? So the same problem still applies.
But at the same time, they're doing a much better job of pushing their lanes out, so they won't actually be in that position. I don't think.
Yeah, kind of. Naga's still pressuring the top tier 2, still split pushing pretty effectively here. I think they're in a great spot, and I think they can seal the deal in the next 10 minutes, but they just have to do it, and this split push could be the death of them once again. They seem to have the right idea in mind now. They did finish Roche. Who grabbed the Aegis? It was the Viper, not the DK. But now let us take out this tower, and that's why before I think they with that double damage on DK, like Roche was a good plan, but I think they could have just forced out the glyph on that tier 3 and done some damage.
I think Viper needs to be like way out in front though. He should be like right here, so no one can get hit by double stuns. He can just solo tank Chain Frost, solo tank Eclipse. I mean, he has 1650 HP mech and scepter. This is the time for them to do a lot of work. He has the Aegis. They can't afford to have Dragon Knight die.
Yeah.
And they have the pipe and the mech. This is super scary.
Yeah, pipe mech. Naga not in the base right now. She's farming down bottom. We'll have to TP home very soon, but this is just a big window. The glyph is actually down for another 10 seconds. So a lot of damage will come out. Snake King, he is porting home. Tower already taking pretty hefty damage. Viper Strike.
Look at their spread, though. Their spread's really good. Like, if they get slept right now, like, Chain Frost won't do devastating damage, and it'll only be like a 2-man impale at max.
So they get the tower down to half health, and
dang, look at SK with that Necro book, knowing that they need to siege the towers.
Yeah, I like this from Ban Earthspirit. They know that they need to do crippling damage now.
With this Aegis, I'd say.
But this Aegis, usually the 30-minute is really a good benchmark of when carries are just getting super scary. And Snake King, he will get stunned up, does have a song available. We'll throw out the ensnare. And Goody, it's Snake King that's in trouble. There's your Stampede forward.
He got owned by the Necro book right there.
Yeah.
He didn't have enough mana to sleep.
Mana burned him. And now Fog tries to TP home, but Goody blinks forward, and they should be able to finish him off. Viper Strike will slow down Fog. He turns with a Frost Nova. Brax trying to do everything he can to keep his buddy alive. He burns the mech, but still the double edge cuts him down. Now the rest of the North American rejects coming in. Snake King bought back. He is ready to fight.
You cannot use your buyback like that.
And Bricks now. They may get a kill onto this Viper, but he's the one with the Aegis. Snake. Oh, Sand King with the big epicenter. A lot of damage comes out onto the Naga. That procs the Aegis. But the defensive disruption buys Snake King some time. BKB used by Blueberry. They're in full retreat mode. Song of the Siren. Snake King will let the rest of his teammates get out.
So they traded Snake King's buyback for an Aegis.
Yeah. And the Dyer's Courier, apparently. Not sure where that got picked off or if Creeps got it, but
not sure either. But now Naga doesn't have buyback. She doesn't have Song of the Siren, and now I think this is the time.
Yep.
This is time for them to try and end the game.
And with her ultimate on cooldown, they have a glyph. That's about it. Now all they have to do is kill Snake King one time, and I think this game is over. Tier 2 tower falls. That's it for the outer towers remaining. 10,000 gold, 14,000 experience. Mech and Pipe, Necro Book coming up in about 10 seconds. DK has an ultimate available. I see no reason why they can't break base here.
No Eclipse, no Chain Frost, no Song of the Siren, no Vendetta.
Yep. SN just tanking the tower right now. They mech up. He's a little bit weak.
He's really weak. He's real low.
And Ban Earthspirit, this is your window, guys. You got to make something happen. They don't have an epicenter.
They need urns.
Yeah, do they even have a single urn?
No. If they had an urn right there, they would be able to continue to push. I think it's a pretty big oversight by them.
That was way too easy for NAR. They didn't even burn the glyph there. Their tower barely took any damage. You're not going to get another opportunity like that for a while in this game. With all of those big ultimates on cooldown and no one on your team dead and Naga buyback on CD, See, this is where I fear for Ban Earthspirit. I think they have a big window, but the longer they delay, the more times they do plays like that, the higher the chances NAR have of getting back into this game, I think.
Yep, 12,000 gold lead for Ban Earth right now. Naga Siren by far the number one. Oh, actually. By far number one last hit leader. She has like almost double the last hits of DK, but not that much more net worth, which is a little bit surprising, but they do have a ton of towers.
Dem towers and that Roche. Only 2 towers have been killed by NAR so far.
Dem towers.
Dem towers. Double damage rune in the bottom once again. The rune of many wins. Maybe that can be what Ban Earthspirit needs. I mean, for me, looking at that last fight, if you can't break the base in that scenario, how are Ban Earthspirit going to break the base?
They gank Naga.
Gank Naga and just take a fight outside of the base and press forward after the fight's already commenced. Like
because Naga has to come outside of base. You can't just sit in base all day and farm with illusions. I mean, you can, but you'll get out farmed and just eventually overpower with items. So
it's not good.
She has to put herself at risk sometimes, and they have the stun lock to keep her from Song of Siren TPing away, and that's going to be really important for them. But she is closing in on her Manta style, getting fat, and gets a free tower.
She's getting big.
And their T3 is under siege. They have to back. So this is the time. Can Ban Earth actually defend against the push? Not last game, no. This game, maybe.
See, now the difference is all of the big ultimates are up on the Radiant side. Naga's still chipping away at that tier 3 tower. They have to go for it. The Impale off the mark. BKB pop from SN. He goes straight onto the Nyx Assassin. Follow from the Centaur. Defensive disruption buys him plenty of time. Meanwhile, on the top, Goody, he stayed back, doing a lot of damage to Snake King. He'll pop the Song of the Siren and head back to safety. Glyph on the Radiant side is burned, even if Naga comes back.
Wow, if he eppies, I think he kills her.
Yeah, he would have actually. He didn't epi there. So, Boots coming up in 1 second. Snake King will be coming home. Chain Frost flies. Bounces right into the creeps. The RNG on that. Oh, no. Luna burns the Eclipse. Does a fair bit of damage to bricks, but there's your defensive Stampede, and now they'll reset things. Goody has a big ultimate available here. That is a big edge for Ban Earthspirit. He is the one big ultimate that's still online. Everyone else is on cooldown.
Yeah, I think if he does that, they can probably keep sieging, though. He was so close to killing Naga Siren. Naga had like 350 HP.
Yeah, those Necro books doing some pretty serious work.
Yeah, I actually, this is unusual and awesome.
Yeah, much different Sand King build than what we're used to. A Veil would be helpful, but I don't know.
Their problem is not like damage output in team fights. I think they win team fights. It's just being able to defend against split push and being able to kill Naga. And I think that it's a very good item for killing Naga. She almost mana burned her to death, and she didn't have enough mana for sleep. So that was really close.
Well, the big problem here is Naga's got her Manta, another 1,500 gold. Just look at the net worth chart. A few moments ago, it was dead even, maybe 100, 150 up on the DK. Now 2,500 net worth up on the DK. And they even lost a tier 3 tower in that exchange. Naga's farm, this is where she can just farm so quickly. Flash farm the jungle, cut everything down, almost level 16, and that is also scary. The 1 minute cooldown on the ultimate makes defending just so much easier for North American rejects. Ags up on the AA. Good news for the Earthspirit fans.
Naga Siren with the whopping 0-2-0. There haven't been very many kills. I think Seiking's played a pretty solid Naga thus far. Aside from the buyback, which I didn't think was terribly useful, but aside from that, he's been farming very well. He's been pushing out the lanes. He's been doing well on his item selection. Brax getting some damage on fried aggro.
Oh, yeah, he'll just Stampede. They force out that cooldown, but at level 16, well, that was a 75-second duration, but yeah, still a reasonably short cooldown. Not the biggest deal. Roche will be up very soon, though. Just about right now. And oh no, Sand King. He puts a ward down right next to a sentry. That's just unfortunate. Luna's going to get a free... Well, Naga gets a free 50 gold there.
She's closing in on Heart quickly.
Well, there's Mjolnir out on DK. Great itemization here. You mentioned it earlier, and I completely agree.
I think he needs a heart too. He's having a lot of problems base sieging because he just takes so much spam damage from Nyx Assassin, Stun, and Mana Burn, from Shadow Demon with his poisons, and mostly the Naga Siren with her Riptide and Radiance. So I think he needs a heart, or they need an Urn to continue base sieges, because as you saw last time when they pushed top with that really opportune window, they weren't actually able to continue because SN was too low. It's an Urn or a heart, or he can get a Satanic too. Either one of those three. Well, he wouldn't get the Urn.
Put some salves on the courier and fly it nearby.
Casual salves.
Little salve depot there in the trees.
Salve for life.
They need something, and the mech just isn't cutting it. They will move straight into Roche, though, and it looks like the North American rejects will not contest. Speaking of heart at Tarrasque,
buddy.
Centaur.
They're going double heart. Viper's going for a heart, too. Oh, my goodness. How is Naga going to chew through this?
Not so sure.
She does a lot of damage.
But does she do enough damage? That is the question. Now, not yet. This is a very defensive build all across the board. Hearts aplenty in this game. But now, ban Earthspirit. They will group up as 5 going towards the mid. They leave Goody at home just like before. And there, yeah, they'll back out right away. They'll be in a much better position to defend. AA pings out the double damage rune bottom. Will they detour to go grab it?
Well, they can't push without sinking, so.
Well, yeah, he doesn't have BOTs up quite yet. Nope, doesn't.
So this time they give the Aegis to the Dragon Knight. I think this is a much better choice because he's the most vulnerable, important hero. So if they kill DK, they lose the fight. But if they kill Viper and Centaur, they probably lose the fight too. But I don't know if they can actually kill these two. 2200 HP on Viper with mech, closing in on heart. Fried Egg Roll, 2750 HP. And like your stuff like Eclipse and Nyx Assassin, Mana Burn, and Burst is just gonna tickle.
Yeah, the egg roll's huge at this point. And
do you just ban Centaur versus ban Earth?
I think Centaur is still first pick, first ban. I'm more scared of Centaur than I am of some of the other heroes that have been first banned out. Like Earthspirit, he's still good, but Centaur, I mean, it depends on the players, obviously. But Centaur, his level of like easy to execute, and then also his impact is pretty ridiculous. So
I'd agree with that.
I think maybe against really top tier teams, there are other like niche heroes that you want to ban out, like No Tail Swift, stuff like that. But in general, I fear the Centaur. He is.
Well, here we go with the Siege. Sand King, does he have his BOTs? I think it's coming to him right now.
Oh, does it? Well, this melee rack's already taking heavy damage. Stun, Elder Dragon form. Half-Fried Egg Roll takes the initial stun. That's exactly what they're looking for. Snake King holding that ultimate, looking for the right opportunity to use it. There's a glyph available here. And there's
wasting Mjolnir and the Dragon Knight ultimate, but those are still pretty long duration.
Yeah, I mean, Dragon Knight ultimate still has plenty of time left. Yeah, the static charge buff will expire, but it's not going to save your racks. Glyph pops, and North American rejects have to do something here. Their barracks are just going to go down. Centaur, he hops forward, gets stunned up into the tier 4s. Now in comes the Sand King. Frost, Chain Frost coming out from Fogged. Will they grab the damage on the Centaur? It looks like they'll finish him off first, but SN just going hard on the Luna. Lich falls as well as Goody gets off a nice epicenter. Buyback comes from the Luna. Mid lane of racks have already fallen, and ban Earthspirit. They just need to minimize their losses. Just get out. Don't give them any recovery kills. They got what they came for. Oh, Blueberry. He gets obliterated by the Dragon Knight. That's a dieback coming out. Now Snake King, he wants to join the party. Dragon Knight, the target of choice. He's the Aegis carrier. He'll be coming right back up. Brax gets slowed by the Viper, and that's a kill. Now SN, he's respawned. Buyback from the Nyx. Snake King in big trouble. The stun, the Dragon Breath. That's game.
Nope, he has buyback.
He does? Oh.
It's not game.
I thought he died once already. My bad. My apologies.
If SN kills him again this game.
Repelled. Brax does get the stun. Triple kill coming out for Snake King as they clean it up. Will it be an ultra kill? SN taking hefty damage here. There you go. Ultra kill, Merlini. Things just got interesting. Ban Earthspirit hang around way, way too long.
They bought back on Naga. They bought back on Nyx. They bought back on Luna. And Luna died again. So overall, it was a, what, 5 for 5? An Aegis, I suppose? And a few buybacks?
Yeah, something like that. I lost track. This is where we need that team fight recap.
I think it was actually more. I think it was 6 for 5, and Ban Earth got a Rex. So still, I think Ban Earth, they needed to get a Rex. I think
I think it was still good for Ban Earth. As soon as that Luna bought back, though, I think they should have backed up. Getting the kill on the Naka was nice. Forcing her buyback, maybe okay. I mean, they dropped the Luna, but they needed to just get out and cut their losses. And if you can force the carries to buy back and then not give them any counter kills, that's the real crippling damage there. But
still, Nogsiren is
look at her net worth.
She drops easily though.
Yeah, but look at her net worth, man. She is still out of control. She now has Heart of Tarask, another 2,000 gold already.
But no one else is out of control.
Yeah, that's true. The Luna is definitely in control.
Luna is
BKB
just,
Yasha, that's it.
She like dies in a Viper Strike.
Yeah, pretty much. They will stack up some... Actually, no. They'll just kill a single stack of Ancients.
Poor Blueberry, man.
Yeah, he just can't catch a break. Goody,
I don't
scouted out.
I don't really like two super farm dependent heroes on the same team with the Naga Siren. It's a little bit too risky. Yeah. Especially, they kind of laned it oddly with the Luna in the off lane. But generally you want like a Space Creator farmer.
Yeah.
Like Lifestealer, let's say. Lifestealer wouldn't have been that terribly great here, but you get the point.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, the offlane Luna really did not work out well. She did not get much farm and pretty much completely zoned out by the Viper. Still a pretty decent lead for Ban Earthspirit, about 8,000 gold, 20,000 experience, but at this point it's all about initiation. It's all about Rat Dota, and the graph is pretty much meaningless. No glyph up for North American Rejects, and this bottom tier 3 will take heavy power. Evan, the only one not with him. That is the Ancient Apparition, but North American Rejects actually have 2 outside of the base right now. Nyx and Naga, TP's ready.
Going
Naga
for the
GG.
GG.
Here we go. Ken Naga set this up. Tier 3 tower taking heavy damage. Mjolnir buff already out. Snake King, Song of the Siren, putting those blades up in the air. Where's the setup, though?
The pipe wasn't necessary. He shouldn't have burned pipe right there.
And pipe will actually expire. There's your Eclipse coming in from Luna. It's only level 2, but she is just not tanky. BKB on. They'll just right-click her down. Chain Frost flying. Plenty of creeps to mitigate the damage. Now Snake King, he gets stunned. Defensive Disruption buys in some time. The tier 3 tower is about to fall. Snake King gets off the illusions. Force staff back. He's still alive. Now the Burrow Strike forward. Dead Shadow Demon. Snake King makes it back to the well. The damage has been done. Racks are exposed. They will fall. Game was good, as they say, Merlini, but I think Ban Earthspirit will be able to seal the deal.
I don't know. They had to fight through
backdoor control. What? Now Brax comes in. Fog doing as much damage as they can. BKB from Snake King. The epicenter crippling the supports. Fog will die off on the backside. Snake King going blow for blow with the half-fried egg roll. BKB on. Again, forced to retreat to the well. He just can't do it.
They have to get this Rax.
Well, Rax got.
Rax done gotten.
I don't know. Heroes are respawning. Song of the Siren up once again.
What
North
an
American
ultimate.
Rejects. They will hang in there to the bitter end, but no BKB available for him. Viper Strike comes out. Goody. Burrow strikes back, and they will back out after getting melee racks. Still pretty crippling damage here. I think North American Rejects are hanging on just by a shoestring at this point.
Naga almost died again.
And they'll all try to TP home. Evan, he's going to fall to the burn. Half-fried egg roll, he gets interrupted, and he's
dead too.
He's going to die to the illusions.
What happened? Why did they peace out?
I mean, again, they hang around too long, and they're giving the Rejects more of a chance to get back into this game than they kind of deserve, I think.
Well, Roshan isn't up yet, but if it does respawn before Center respawns, maybe NAR can take it, give it to Naga, and then go for a death push of their own. I think that's probably their best shot of winning right now, because the split push threat isn't that big of a deal, because they have 2 lanes of racks down right now. It's very difficult to split push that.
Yeah, between the big creeps and also just having to defend your base, it makes the whole game a lot harder. And maybe this will just be that last GG push with Centaur down. They want to go for it and try and do crippling damage. The problem, well, Centaur's got a buyback available. So worst case scenario, Centaur
So
buys
does DK.
back. And yeah, DK's even already respawned.
DK's huge.
Wow. He's got another 2,000 gold. And now has Helm of the Dominator. So he's got lifesteal on the field. Scary stuff.
And Luna is just so useless. If she doesn't pocket her BKB, she dies in Dragon Knight Stun or Viper Strike or whatever. If she's BKB, she probably still dies to a Viper Strike.
She did basically no damage in that last team fight. She popped the Eclipse. It was only level 2, and there were some other units inbound, Necro units and such.
No death push. I think they kind of had to go for like a YOLO play though.
The
NAR?
Nyx Assassins, yeah. Or the Nyx Assassins. I was looking at the wrong. Yeah, NAR for sure. I think so too.
They've taken too much base damage at this point.
Yeah.
Even the range Rex is at half HP right now. Aegis is about to respawn. If they don't do anything, Bannerth will just get Roshan and then just brute force the last Rex.
Yeah. Especially if they get Aegis and Cheese now coming out from this Roche. How can they deal with it? They're already, these last few fights, they've lost their barracks and they've had to put everything into it. All of their buybacks, every single cooldown. Snake King even just bought a BKB right before that last fight started. And I don't know that that's the item he wanted to pick up there, but it was one of those, well, this could be the last fight. What can I afford? All right, BKB it is. Let's do this. And it did come in handy in that fight.
It
Not
did
saying
come
it's a
handy.
bad item choice, but
Casual talisman
Yeah.
would work too.
yeah, exactly. He just kind of grabbed it as a YOLO pickup. Yeah, the evasion would have been pretty good. You can just sell it back.
The YOLO pickup. Everything's a YOLO play
Yeah,
from snaking.
lots of YOLOs today. You only YOLO once, Merlini.
So Naga Siren, actually only 1 level in snare. What in the flippin' world?
You don't approve? You like
Max snare is nice. She needs to actually be able to kill people sometime.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I feel like if she had leveled up in snare, it wouldn't change
wouldn't-
too
no,
much
I don't
in
think
this
it,
game.
I don't think it would have mattered either. It's still nice to kite people during BKB.
Yeah, I mean
etc.
it's helpful, but having that 1 point is what's really important. You have the interrupt, then goes through BKB and such. But well, Roche is respawned, and yummy cheese ready to rock and Roni. I don't think that Rejects will even be able to contest this nor scout it out.
So they could have tried to take a 4-on-5 at the mid T3 on Ban Earth with Centaur down. It's pushing uphill, but at least they don't have to fight against an Aegis and a Cheese. And it's much more difficult to spam them. I'm still not sure whether or not that would have been a better play than waiting for the impending death push from Ban Earth, but it is still something to consider for NAR.
Yeah. DK, the one to grab the Aegis once again here. 3,600 gold just sitting in that bankroll, ready to be invested into the market. SK going for a BKB after BOTs. Very interesting.
He's going to die.
Just wants to channel that ultimate, but needs to channel the force. Does buy the BKB right before he goes down, so doesn't lose any gold there, which is nice, but still.
That will
needs to
delay
kill
the
to
push and hopefully let NAR get rid of this Aegis, but I don't know. It's just so stinking long. And with this stupid clock, who knows how long.
I can't read clocks anymore. I don't know what's happening.
I hate 3 o'clock clocks.
I've never seen another 3 o'clock clock before. So this
Is that a common thing?
This is my first. I don't know. I've never heard of it before this Dota madness ensued. I really don't know what to make of the 3 o'clock adjustment. Someone suggested that it was a bug, but I'm not. I can't think of a way that could really be a bug. Does somebody change the 12 to a 3? Like, why would you do such a thing? Have to ask Cyborg Matt. Get him on in the studio and question him about it.
Please change back to 12. Can we have a petition?
A petition. Yeah, they've always Dota petitions always are so effective.
So here they go, but there's no AA. Still, you can throw the ultimate from downtown.
Just trucking this bottom tier 3. Seiking will respond.
It's 1 Rex for probably Megas, though.
Yeah, still. This is scary.
They don't have a gem!
Oh, Brax. Sand King.
So
He
cheeky.
responds. Evan, that's the end of the tier 3 tower. This stops the push, though. Look at this.
Well, it's a lot of how to do with Brax, too.
Oh, there we go. Song of the Siren as the Stampede comes out. And everyone will just TP home. Naga will survive. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, SN and Viper, they're going hard. They pop a dust. Fun. He gets chopped down. Brax, he does get a stun out onto Bricks. Now Naga coming in completely no mana. Snake King won't have an escape here. BKB's pop. Chain Frost comes out. There's your epicenter, but he's already BKB'd up. Who's going to be the first to fall? It is the Dragonite, but he has Aegis. He'll be coming right back. There's your cheese. The Ice Blast coming in, and Sand King with the line stun. He finishes him off. This could be that final push. All the buybacks coming from North American Rejects. This is their last chance to hold.
The AA ult snipe.
Well, ban Earthspirit. They won't press forward. They'll be happy with all those buybacks.
I think SN should use his BKB instead of trading his Aegis. He didn't BKB the Eclipse, and then he lost his Dragon form as a result. I think they can continue to high ground siege, but it's a small thing.
Yeah. And they still don't have detection to deal with old Brax here. If Necro units get popped, he will be revealed. It's still on cooldown for a little while longer.
They can snipe Goody. Oh, he's going for the snipe.
There it is. Plenty of damage. He'll be, play Sacrificial Lamb here. Does get a stun. Out onto Bricks. Centaur ultimate used. A 1-for-1.
I think that's good. I think Nyx's life is worth less than Sand King's life at this point in the game.
Yeah, he doesn't have Epicenter up, though. So even if they want to keep pushing here, there's... I don't want to say Sand King wouldn't have done it.
Buy back exact
Never mind,
same
it's a moot
time.
point. Everyone buys back, and... Okay, Song of the Siren. Mech's already been popped. The pipe has been popped as well. That will buy them some time.
Why do they keep popping pipes so early?
I think it's the other way around. More like they pop pipe as they're about to go in, and Snake King reads it and ults right away.
Well, they don't need to pop the pipe. They just wait for them to go on them.
Yeah.
They don't have a good initiate besides Brax. Braxalax.
Fried egg roll on the front lines. Another Chain Frost coming from Fog. Again, plenty of units inbound. It'll be enough to finish off the Centaur. And And now ban Earthspirit. Maybe they'll get repelled. I'm not so sure they can take this. There's your ensnare. BKB on bricks. Come on, bricks. Throw out some damage. Goody off the mark with that burrow strike. He did just buy back. If he gets picked off here, this could be huge. Viper strike out once again. BKB Naga. Necro units popped. BKB now popped by the Sand King. Does he have an ultimate? He does have an epicenter. It's a question of will he survive. Viper goes down. Nyx Assassin about to fall as well, but he gets earned. And yep, he'll scoot back to safety. Wow, ban Earthspirit get completely repelled here, Merlini.
It's still costing 3 buybacks, and Naga's buyback, most importantly. So it's nice, but
they're holding on, man.
They're holding on for dear life right now.
Butterflies up on Naga. Snake King is officially scary.
He wasn't scary before?
Well, he was a little scary. Now he evolved into a scarier beast. I mean, what does he go from here, though? Yeah, got to pull for buyback, but let's pretend the next fight is going to break out and before he can't buy back. What do you do here? What's next?
Daedalus, maybe? To chew through BKBs? I don't know. Diffusal's not bad. Scotty's always great.
What do you replace, though?
BKB.
Just throw away the BKB. And
if you have enough HP, you can just straight tank.
Get yourself a diffuser.
Or you just swap it in and out.
Yeah.
Just like drop your BKB after you use it and then use something else.
Uh-oh. SN, he'll get initiated upon. What's on the courier? Well, it's his satanic, but it gets delivered. They'll track him down. They burn a dust as well. Chain Frost flies into the neutrals. Oh, this could be huge. BKB gets used. He's going to try to port out home. Will he make it? It's a close call, but he survives.
Why did he net?
I don't know.
Oh,
I really don't know.
Oh, buddy, that would have been a huge kill, especially considering he just bought a satanic. He still has enough for buyback.
And meanwhile, on the bottom, Blueberry, he'll get turned into a smoothie.
Why do they still not have detection, though? Like, just get a gem on Centaur. It's simple.
It's a very good question. A question that needs answering. Dust is out on the Nyx Assassin. That's about it. I don't know. I don't know why they haven't picked up a gem. Wasn't there a gem earlier this game?
I'm not sure.
Or was that the last game? That was the last game? What was the game where they just walked right by that gem that was on the ground? Oh, yeah, he gets picked off. This is turning into a strange one, Merlini.
Can Naga hold out? They're down by 15
Dude, the rejects are
kills.
closing that gold graph. 15 kills, but 2,000 gold.
They're still down 2 racks.
Yeah, I know. It's still not looking good, but...
It's looking better. It's not looking bad.
What's happening in the mid lane here? They have to burn their glyph to stop creeps, though. This is a scary precedent.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, that really is.
So with the glyph down, that's half the battle when you're in this super siege mode. Without the glyph, it makes defending so much more difficult. They just have to chew through the Naga ulti now. There's your gem on Nyx Assassin.
Freaking Brax has a gem. They don't.
And
well, still, a
BLT.
couple minutes left on buyback, though. That's probably the most important thing that they have to be concerned about. Naga has no buyback for 1.5 minutes. No glyph. She can buy a lot of time with Song of
You
Siren,
mean the
though.
entire Radiant team doesn't have a buyback in another minute and a half.
That's true, but I think they're going to be able to buy enough time.
Yeah, ban Earthspirit are just not trying to press their luck. They may be waiting for the next Roche, which is not a bad idea at this point. Naga is already basically 6-slotted, but I think the longer they delay, the more of an opportunity they give the rejects to get the items they need, position themselves appropriately, and make it happen. Because even though Naga's capped out, Luna's still a hard carry. And her farm is still weak, Blueberry's still total weak sauce, but he'll eventually come online. Manta BKB, Butterfly will be inbound. Uh-oh. Centaur. He's got a blink. Goody's inbound as well.
He doesn't have a gem still.
Ooh.
Oh, that was close.
Close. A lot of close calls here. North American rejects have almost found a few pickoffs, and if any of those, like that DK had been a kill, if that was a kill, things start to get pretty scary. We'll see what this Roche RNG timer is here in just a couple seconds. But yeah, buybacks will become a moot point here in about 30 seconds. Or, well, not totally moot, but, you know.
3 o'clock has hit.
And it's a quick one. Less than a minute. 40 seconds. Oh, boy.
I don't really think it matters whether or not it's 0.
Yeah, I got really excited about that, but it looks like ban Earthspirit aren't even going to go for it. They're going to group up about the top lane and try and death push beforehand. Or maybe not. Maybe they'll make the rotation.
Roche will be up soon. There's no reason not to wait for Roche at this point because Naga's buyback is already off cooldown and she has so much gold that
yeah, there's her diffusal.
Delaying it for 5-10 minutes doesn't even matter for her.
Yeah.
She can like buy new BKB.
She's just got a personal wardrobe now. We'll see this bunny following her around with items to swap in and out.
Jesus, one of those games.
One of those games. That's where we're at. This is 4th Roche now, 51 minutes in. Long games today, Merlini.
I want my pizza.
There's Roshan. He clobbers Evan a time or two.
Why does he not drop the Vortex in there?
Will North American rejects be able to actually contest, though, or do they even
I think they
know?
can contest, yes.
I think they can, and I think they need to. They need to push out these lanes, but handing over a free Roche could be what Ban Earthspirit need to seal the deal. Because for them, they can even just do that all-in kind of a play where even if they all get wiped up, if they get the racks, it doesn't matter.
They're still bottom racks, though.
Yeah. Okay, they're still at range racks. But even still, though, they can kind of... They're in that luxury position where North American rejects, once they lose that last lane of racks, things will be a little rough.
They're having a hard time dealing with the illusions, though.
Oh, Goody. He gets stunned up by Brax. The follow-up not inbound. Naga's nearby, but they don't want to go for it.
They still don't have a gem.
The North American rejects will just hand over Roche, though. Look at this. They're retreating while Roche is being attacked.
Maybe they're gathering up for smoke.
Even if they smoke now, though, I don't think they'll make it in time.
Yeah, they will not.
And they don't have any smokes, so that was a good thought, but...
Well, here they go. One more push could decide this game.
Why are they not contesting Roche, though? I feel like at this point, you're already so far behind that you might just... Like, you gotta start taking chances at this point.
Yeah, they are not chance takers.
Cheese goes to the Viper, and Aegis of the Immortal does go to the Dragon Knight. DK is pretty much six slotted as well. He has room for one more after that Aegis is expired, but I guess an Assault Karas would be pretty good here.
Or Butterfly.
Or Butterfly, yeah.
Because Naga's not going to get MKB as her 6th.
That is a very good point, actually. Evasion is really good for Ban Earthspirit here. Even a Halberd out on that Centaur would be helpful. But it looks like he'll be going Shivas. Or maybe Assault Karas on his own. So this is a 4-man push up the mid. They do not have Mr. Ancient Apparition with them. He'll just be supporting from the well. And Snake King pops the ultimate early this time. Pipe still available. That is one big disparity. Well, it's up in 5 seconds, but doesn't disable the pipe like last time. There's your BKBs popped. SN taking heavy damage. They'll bring him down quick, but he's the Aegis carrier. Fight breaking out in the mid. Defensive disruption onto the SD. Meanwhile, Sand King, he gets picked off. And Ban Earthspirit, they're actually kind of on the defensive here. Naga in the front lines, doing a lot of damage, but a lot coming out onto the supports of NAR. The Luna will die, she'll buy back. Sand King, he buys back as well. Now Tower will be the focus of their assault. Has Cheese already been burned? No, Viper still has it. May need to burn it right here, though. He'll opt to save it. They don't even force out the glyph, though.
I think SN messed that up. He again didn't pop his BKB during his dragon form, and without the dragon form, they lose a lot of their damage against Naga because the splash just crushes those illusions, and the ice slow also goes through BKB. So I think if he pops his BKB there, they can actually turn it around after Song of the Siren.
Yep. Yeah, especially with DK, it's one of the reasons he's not, generally speaking, one of the better Aegis carriers, because he pops Elder Dragon form, then if he comes back, it doesn't really matter. He's kind of weak sauce without that dragon. Speaking of SN, he will get turned into sauce in the top lane.
He's going to have to buy back for this.
Yeah. North American rejects, they're ready for it.
The death push is
5,000
coming.
Naga.
The death push is real. There is no T3 tower on top. There is no T3 tower on bottom. There is still a glyph up on Ban Earth, but they're actually only 2 strong.
And Viper, okay, Viper has a buyback as well.
Okay, maybe they're not death pushing. Man, they're playing it super safe. But Naga's going to get into that 6-digit gold range pretty soon.
Ooh, bottom racks. 6 digits?
5 digits. Sorry.
Jesus.
100,000 gold Naga.
I was going to say, I do not want to see the game that has 100,000 gold Naga. That does not sound like fun.
I wonder if anyone's ever accrued 6-digit gold. In like a
digit gold.
Not just trying to do it, just like the game has actually drug on that long that you've got 6 digits.
We're at 55 minutes and Snake
Well,
King
half-fight
is
egg
about
roll.
a
This is a
third
battle
there.
against the Rex. Oh no, the Rex is falling.
Oh, egg roll. He doesn't have the deeps.
Do they actually have more gold now? No.
So they finish off the top ranged racks, and actually the creeps down bottom finished off the ranged racks here. So it is actually just 1 lane left, and Ban Earthspirit, they just have to they just got to take it down, man. This is if they could suicide and get this top lane,
I don't think
would
they
seal
can.
the
I
deal, but I don't think they can at this point. Yeah, they need that Rasta pasta. They need some more pushing. Mass Necro books.
Mass Necro Books refresher, easy.
Mass Necro. Yeah, anything else that you can get for pushing? Assault Karas. They still do not have an Assault Karas, which is a little bit alarming. A Deso would be good. I think an AC is just good in general, though. I mean,
Yeah, AC is.
it's just a damn good item.
I don't know where the item progression been as a couple of these heroes. Like Centaur hasn't made any headway.
Yeah,
Viper.
they've been buying back. You know how many buybacks have been burned this game?
Dire hasn't been buying back that much.
They did. Yeah, they had to do 1 round of buybacks. But Centaur has 6,000 gold, to be fair. So he could have picked something up by now, but he's just hanging on to that money.
So Naga 6,500 gold in the bank. Luna closing in on that butterfly, but if she does, she's not gonna have buyback for some time.
And by closing in, you mean we'll have to farm for another 5 minutes before she gets it. 1,600 to go. All right.
That's reasonable.
It's reasonable.
She's closing in.
She's still slow.
So it looks like SN's going for an MKB himself.
And fried egg roll. What's he got? All right. There's your Assault Kuros coming out on the Centaur. So that means DK. I thought he had just a casual plate mail hanging out. Maybe he sold it.
DK though.
And now he picked up the Demon Edge. So I imagine a Daedalus will be inbound here for
MKB,
DK.
man.
Oh yeah, MKB. He's got to cut through. Got to cut through that evasion. 2 butterflies coming out. I guess MKB is the right choice.
I hear A ultimate, but it connects on nobody. And Goody, maybe. Oh, Brex is. Oh.
Oh wow.
Oh my
Brack
goodness.
almost caught him.
That was so close. Oh, they're coming in. They want to. JK.
Nope. They killed the creep.
JK.
Your Brax is like, I'm pretty sure there's somebody over here, guys. I don't know where he is. I don't have eyes on him, but he's somewhere. Viper's still hanging on to that cheese.
Do you think Van Earth is going to get a gem by the end of the game?
The over-under on picking up a gem. I mean, they've come this far without it. I feel like what's going to change where one of them will say, hey, man, we should have picked up a gem a while ago. Let's do this. Look at their current gold. They have more than enough money. Basically, everyone except Sand King could buy a gem right now. No one's interested, so I'm going to go with negatory on that one, Chief. I don't think there's going to be a gem coming.
Why not? Why aren't they doing it?
I don't know. They're giving Brax way more room than he deserves in this game, that's for sure.
Yeah, I agree. Even like a straight Invis rune could
Just end the game.
be devastating. Yeah,
Yeah.
it could.
Yeah, that money eclipse.
Money Naga, sneaky Naga. Turn off your radiance, get the illusion rune.
That is ultimate sneak. Turn off the radiance. And just run behind enemy lines. And tier 3 tower down in the bottom lane. I mean, I see why both teams are playing this so passively. One lost team fight without buybacks is your base is dead at this point. Both teams just have the pushing power to completely cripple the other. Are we going to wait for next Roche, though? Oh, God. And, oh, I missed a kill down bottom. Yeah, Goody gets picked off this time.
He doesn't actually have buyback either, so it's a really long respawn.
Naga with 8,000 gold right now. I think, see, this is, again,
Over on Snake King's gold when this game ends.
snaking gold, gold
Snaking-
when the game ends.
Yes. He could potentially buy another item, though. Keep that in mind.
He'll buy more items, and I'm thinking more like buybacks and that kind of stuff.
Will he buy more items? I don't know. You don't know Snake King.
You don't know snaking. You don't know Jack. I mean, he already has just a BKB hanging out. What other items could he possibly want to pick up here?
That's up for you to decide, buddy.
He could buy a
I'm not
refresher
helping you
at
out
this
here.
point. He could just refresh that Song of the Siren BKB. I don't know. I'm going to go with... I think he'll have a lot. I think solid 8,000. I'm going to go with 8,000. I think
8,000?
he'll have to buy back, and I think he may want to buy another item or two. But I'm going to
that's
go with a solid 8,000.
That's a tough line.
That is a tough line.
8,000.
SN gets stunned up at the top. Oh, Stampede, but... Ooh, Snaking uses the ultimate for this.
Is that worth it? I don't know. I think he can use BKB and truck them.
Yeah. Well, it's only a 60-second cooldown, so...
Over under on 8,000 gold for Naga. Let's see. Buyback costs, what, a couple thousand at this point? And then,
Is there a way to look at how much his buyback is?
Yeah, hover gold.
1,900. Okay.
And then refresher's like 5,300. I don't know if he'll buy refresher, though.
I don't think he'll buy a refresher. That's the only other luxury item I could think of, though, unless he ends
It's
up
just
grabbing
pretty
a
much,
rapier.
does he spend his gold on another item or not?
Yeah.
Or does this game go on so long? I'll just
That's
take
another question.
I'll take the over.
You'll take the over on 8,000 gold?
I'll take the over on 8,000.
Okay, all right.
I think this game's going to last quite a bit longer.
Yeah, this is long. We're definitely gonna be a little
and
delayed
it's
here
a
today, guys.
3-minute Roshan respawn. As if this game weren't long enough.
God damn it. I mean, this is why earlier on, when it looked like Earthspirit was just going to be able to take this game, and I was like, I'm not so sure they'll be able to seal the deal. This is the late game decision making I was talking about, where they have they have trouble sealing it out. Where
Well, it was better in last game for sure.
definitely better, but still, when there's pressure coming their way, they don't really know. It seems like they don't juggle buyback / glyph cooldowns very well. A lot of teams get into this late game, they get too caught up
I don't
on-
think it was any
on
of that.
rush.
I thought it was just way too much of just teamfight execution. Popping pipe before sleep is a big mistake, firstly. Secondly, BKB not being popped on Dragonite a couple times.
Oh,
Laws
gem on
Aegis.
Sand King. Damn it.
Nice.
Lost that one. And Necro Book.
Oh, no, it's going to be the under. No. Wait, no. I don't know.
He might still be able to fire it back up. He's still got plenty of time to go. But
He's definitely going to buy back unless he wins the game. So,
yeah,
if he wins the game, then maybe he does have above 8,000.
it's possible. I mean, you're right. There were execution problems in the fight, but there have also been times where Ban Earthspirit, they have everything in their favor, and then they just go back to farming and wait for next Roche.
Yeah,
And
it's a mix of everything.
yes, it's a mix. That's a good way to put it. I think there have been opportunities where they could have afforded to be more aggressive about pushing the base, or like Naga's starting to push, and they could have hung around longer and done more crippling damage. And
Buy a gem so Nyx doesn't kill off Sand
yes,
King.
buying a gem definitely would have been... Buying a gem before 60 minutes probably would have been a decent strategy.
It's good strat, guys.
Yeah,
Especially against a Nyx.
that value. Oh, Snake King, how you doing on farm? Just at about 5,000 there. And what's the courier got? I feel like he's just got his personal wardrobe here, just hanging out on the courier.
So what items can he get? He can get Necro 3, which he already got. He can get Refresher. He can refresh his BKB. He can also go MKB if he really wants to go through anyone's evasion. I don't actually think anyone does have evasion, though. And yeah, we're in for a long one, boys.
Yeah. And I mean, Naga's not a good rapier carrier, so...
Oh my gosh, are they eating our pizza?
They better not
I'm
be.
so sad.
It better not be. If I get out there and there's no pineapple pizza, somebody is going down. Somebody is going down.
I'm going to be angry.
Uh-oh. Oh, fried egg roll and Snake King. They'll go blow for blow. The egg roll misses the hoof stomp. But both teams just back up. I thought something might happen there, but...
Nah, it's more farming, buddy.
Hey,
Staking, get your money in the bank, dude.
That's the closest that the heroes have been to each other in a while, and then they just kind of looked at each other and walked
Come
away.
on, there's been some illusion on illusion action.
Oh, yeah. It's getting frisky. Dude, the little bunny is literally just following Snake King around with these items. Like, this is a little bit risky, just cruising around with him. It's legit
It's
his
not
little
risky,
buddy.
though. Heroes have been close to each other.
I mean, I'm just saying, man. Like,
Brix is gonna have like 2 cheeses on him.
it's just straightforward. What's this courier called again?
Arnabis.
Arnabis.
Arnabis the fairy rabbit.
Is it really the fairy rabbit?
I'm fairly sure. Let me double check.
That's adorable.
Arnabis the fairy rabbit.
It is a pretty cute courier. I have to admit. Brax hiding in the trees. He'll be okay. Roshan's now respawned. Happy Roshan. All buybacks are available. All abilities are available. And the North American rejects, for whatever reason, they are just not interested in Roshan this game.
They are not interested in fighting
Ben
outside of
Earthspirit,
their base.
yeah, anything that has to do with like taking an aggressive fight, they're just like, no. That's way too risky, guys. We gotta turtle up.
Oh wait, Nagas Iron with the ultimate.
Oh, here we go.
Except,
But where's the team?
They're trying to push.
Okay, team's gonna push top. This is their strategy. We see the pings coming out. Naga just trying to buy time. Snake King. Can he do it though? TP's out. The Centaur makes it home. Melee racks don't take too much damage. Stampede. That was... Well, they stopped the Roche. Okay, they stopped the Roche, so that's something. Roche is about half health.
So if you're sneaking right now and you get the Aegis, do you deny both? You can sell the cheese.
Yeah, you would want to let one of your buddies pick up the cheese, but fun. He's going to get picked off up top.
SN in mid.
He's going to get picked off in mid. So now, North American Rejects can maybe grab Roche. Instant buyback from the DK.
He needs to carry the Aegis. Drop his... what does he drop? Drops Shadow Blade, completes his MKB, takes Aegis. That's what he should do. And they should give the cheese to either Centaur or Brix. Probably Brix, because he already has one, and they're pressed for item slots right now.
Yeah, you got to stack up those cheeses. Yep, I agree. I think that makes the most sense. But again, the North American Rejects. I mean, Roche is... I don't know. How important is Roche right now? Sand King will actually grab that cheese.
It's pretty important for SM, because he just bought back.
Yeah, having that second life.
Other than that, not very important. Second cheese is like, he didn't even use the first one. Never came in handy.
Well, he could have
Wait,
used it.
Wait,
but
who has the other cheese? Oh,
Viper.
Goody. Oh, no, Goody has other cheese.
Goody just picked that one up.
Yeah, Goody has. Yes.
Oh, I wasn't sure which was the
Okay.
other cheese.
The cheese that hasn't been sitting in the inventory for 10 minutes.
The one that hasn't been fermenting, I see. Oh, here we go. Egg roll. He blinks forward. Tower taking damage. There is a glyph available. Snake King has an ultimate up. There's your Chain Frost. A lot of damage coming onto the egg roll. BKB's popped aplenty. Luna trying to do the deeps. Song of the Siren from Snake King. That'll reset things. Centaur buys back. Now he'll rejoin the party here. They hop forward, trying to finish off SN. Viper in the front lines. He'll have to pop the cheese this time. BKB on. They get the kill on Shadow Demon. Now he buys back. Epicenter channeling from Goody. And it's completely off the money. Does nothing. But they're going for the barracks. Glyph still available. Here you go. It'll get popped. You need that refresher, Snake King. He's got 7,700 gold. He's right on the money. Viper gets picked off, though. Aegis gets proc. They want to go all in for the barracks. Defensive disruption. Can they finish it off? SN doing a lot of damage, but they won't even get the melee racks. Viper coming back in. He's getting path blocked. He just wants the buildings. Get out my way. Get out my way. Oh, he's dead. Oh, no. He's down for 120 seconds. Brax will fall to the dots. Oh, no, Merlini.
While Brix died, Dragon Knight died. Neither of them have buybacks. Centaur doesn't have a buyback either since he just bought back, so it's a 5-on-3 for a good minute plus.
Dude, Brix misplayed that so hard. He bought back, ran into the base, and did one of these. So let me go straight for the barracks. Got stopped right here. That's his gem. And didn't even get the barracks and just died.
Oh,
I mean, now he's literally down 120 seconds. I'm not sure if they can hold this off.
I don't think so.
The rejects may have done it.
Naga's above 8,000 gold.
Damn it. Come on, buy that refresher. Buy that refresher.
Don't buy refresher. You can just end the game right now, Snaking.
Buy a rapier. Buy a rapier.
Rapier Naga is so useless.
Yeah, it's really bad. But Evan, he'll just get juiced in the mid lane. The egg roll comes forward.
I think that's game. This is game.
They've got a glyph. Buyback from the Ancient Apparition. Yeah, I don't see how they can hold this off. Sand King isn't with him. He's trying to finish this off. He's trying to go Rat Dota. He's going for it.
I don't know if he can do that.
Can Goody do it? Can he be the playmaker? He has the Necro book. Don't forget
There's
now.
backdoor protection.
Mid lane of racks have gone down. The creeps, they just need to get into the base. Melee racks down. Goody, the hero. Oh, he gets picked off.
Well,
it's
he has
close.
a buyback.
One ranged rack standing, and one melee rack standing for Ban Earthspirit. Will there be anything? The Sand King buyback. Where's the big epicenter?
Oh, there's backdoor protection on this last Rex. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my god, is this actually going to go on? Are they going to hold this off? DK's back up. There's one racks up for both sides, Merlini.
No, there's two on Dire.
Oh, wow. Oh, the melee up top lived. Okay, that's me.
He actually pulled him off to focus down bottom, which was a mistake. He could have gotten the top Rex. It was
Are you not entertained? What is happening?
well, I don't know what's going on
This
here.
is... I still don't know who's going to win this game.
Do you want a new over-under on Naga's gold by the end of the game?
Jesus, he's up to 12,000. I mean, I feel like I almost need to. My chances are...
He can still buy a refresher. If he buys back, it's already like 2,500 gold right there.
Yeah.
2,100 gold.
Well, he's got a buyback available. Stampede. They're looking for someone. Can they find him? Nope. Goody falls short with the Burrow Strike. Fogged. He's on the run. Fogged is BOT.
Look at this Rex on bottom lane. It's getting trucked.
Oh, the illusions. That illusion damage still pretty dirty. Ooh, in the mid. They'll find SN. Oh, no. Dragon Knight with no buyback. He gets caught out. This is one hero they needed to survive. He burns his BKB. He falls. Monster kill for Snaking. They are one push away from sealing the deal.
Oh, the throws by SN.
Yeah, that was rough.
He got caught up before Roshan last time, too.
Yep. And, of course, he does not have a buyback here. Still 1 minute on cooldown. And actually doesn't have enough gold for it either. They make some extra loot out of Snake King.
That top Rex is dead. There's nothing they can do about top Rex. Oh, bottom Rex! Is Blueberry going to be the hero?
Blueberry. Song of the Siren comes out. And top.
That's Megas.
Very fun.
Hero! Fun's the hero!
And that should be game. But for some reason, the rejects, they're backing out. It's a 5v4 with Mega Creeps. They're like, we'll let the Creeps do the work. What? Why are they retreating? Just playing it safe?
They don't have any mana on Naga.
Okay. Alright. Jesus.
Well,
Ban Earthspirit, they're going to hang in there, though.
they can defend versus Megas. That's not a problem. But can they defend against NAR plus Megas? Yikes.
Yeah.
They could also YOLO the last Rex. The last Rex actually ended up falling down. How did this end up falling?
Sand King, dude, remember?
I thought he didn't get it because there was backdoor protection.
No. The creeps came in bottom right in the nick of time.
Oh,
He
okay.
barely got it.
Oh, okay.
His gem is still sitting there.
So much for the gems.
Just hang on. Nobody cares about gems this game at all.
Oh, I think they need one because Brack's actually getting very important pickups.
Oh, look at that. Refresher and Lincolns.
Oh, no! No!
Back to the under. That's what I'm
Damn
talking
it!
about.
Why?
The Refresher, I
Oh my
understand.
gosh.
The Lincolns, I'm not quite as sold on. What's he going to swap out for the Lincolns?
He's just gonna put it on himself and then just drop it.
Can the Courier buff you with Lincolns?
Gosh,
No,
why?
it's muted.
Well, if he bought his own courier.
If he had his... Oh, he did, actually. There's 2 Radiant Couriers. They've got the Horsey, and now they've got the Bunny. So your own Courier can give you the Lincoln's buff? I've actually never seen
I
someone
don't
try
know,
to do
probably. He has a stupid-ass Jade Hoof, but it doesn't have any of his items.
that. What's the Horsey doing? Why is
Dang
he just
it!
sitting there?
No! Why,
Keep on him
Sneaky?
both. Look, the little bunny's just following him around. Look at it. Look at all these extra items he's picked up. He's almost got a full 6-slotted Courier.
Dude, Arnabis is a pimp rabbit.
Seriously, dude, that is the richest rabbit I've ever seen. Like, just sending the illusions in. Oh my gosh, that was a loud riptide.
To be fair, he could still get more than 8,000.
It's possible. It's definitely possible. He's at 50K net worth. So
50K?
to get to 100, just have to think about how long this game would go on. Another 30 minutes at least of just farming. Maybe he could hit it though. 51K, doubling the DK. Admirable. All right, so let's see the micro here. Necro book, and then what? He's trying to figure out.
You
Okay,
Manta, mirror image, refresh, and then go in again.
no, he didn't do that. He just He didn't refresh. He just necro booked.
Okay.
He doesn't have enough item slots for that. This Courier micro is real. They'll just send illusions in. All right, Song of the Siren to set it up. Snake
Go refresh.
being cheeky. You got to use that Courier, dude. The
I
bunny.
know. Come on,
Don't get-
Arnabis. Arnabis is your friend, bro.
All right, he didn't. Why did he Song of the Siren?
They got a lot of the T4 damage down. I think he just did it because he could.
Just one of those like salt in the wound kind of ultimates there.
Yeah. So does anyone have buyback on Ban Earth? That's the question that I'm concerned about right now.
No.
No Sand King.
Viper is it.
Oh, no Centaur and DK. I don't know how they can stop this onslaught of illusions at their T4.
Yeah, this is the redefining slow siege right here. Just sending in illusions, slowly chipping away. Goody takes some damage, but pops the BKB. They're looking for Blueberry. He'll make it out. Stampede forward. They'll find fun. And there's a defensive disruption.
Naga's going for the T4s though.
Yep, they'll finally get some kills here, it looks like. Multiple fights breaking out at once. Fun will get picked off. Song of the Siren comes from Snake King. And
Their Rax is dead. This is
still
game.
alive. Meanwhile, in the mid, yeah, Blueberry doing some damage
Just
to the
too
egg
much
roll.
stuff on the throne.
Too many units. Yeah, they just can't hold it off. It's like that point where they need a Battle Fury.
Actually,
They'll get a kill on
can
the Luna.
they?
Maybe. No, the tier 4 has fallen. It's just the throne at this point. All the lanes are getting pushed in. Buyback from the Luna.
I think Naga's just too fat at this point. She has 6,000. Come on, get more gold, Snake King. You can do it. Sell something.
Barnabas is still just following him around. How has this Courier not died yet? What did he refresh? His ultimate, I guess? I didn't see the double ultimate, but
I have no idea what he's doing.
he's just still trying to figure out how to micro all of these items, dude. It's too many slots.
GG.
GG, LOL from Goody. 6,500 when he's
No,
all said and done.
dang it.
Boys, that would be an under.
No. Why?
That was a pretty close over-under, though. Back and forth. Go re. This
that
ain't
game.
Dodo.
Holy crap.
75 minutes.
We're going to go to a quick break so we can eat.
Yeah, we are. We're behind schedule, so we'll have a very quick break here. See you in 2 hours. Yep. So Roland is stuck. So we'll hope this host this next lobby, guys. Coming up next will be North American Rejects versus...
I thought it was Ban Earthspirit.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Ban Earthspirit versus Sna. I'm sorry. I'm getting them confused now. So, no Earthspirit versus the Sneaky Nyx Assassins coming up next, guys. I'm Sayori. This is Merlini. Summit America, powered by Twitch. Don't go anywhere. Plenty more Dota 2 action coming your way.